Just give me a second, you guys. Let me set that up. We don't want live shopping. I don't even know what's happening. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do it later. Let me get back in there. Sorry about that. So this is my project today. I'm gonna do a wreath base with this sign. I have pinks and blues. Here's my mesh. This is from Festive Creations by Stephanie. So I don't know if she has any more of this in stock. I've already taken the label off of it, but it's like blue white foil mesh. And then this is my sign. It says, "Life is a beautiful ride." I think this is a 12 by 6. Let me get this brought up again. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with that. Okay. There. Amelia is better, you guys. She's back at school. So she did get bit by some ants. There's this funny thing where if you leave food on the floor, ants come. So my daughter knows all about that. So that's what she experienced this weekend. She got bit by ants. And some of the symptoms that she had yesterday, or during that night, could be from the ant bites. So I told her she summoned them. So there you go. Here's my tubing I just pulled out. This goes really cute with this sign. Because I'm already using a lot of blue, I wanted to bring in some of the other colors. I did turn on my glue gun, and I found these cute little flowers. I mean, they really go with this. So add some of those in, and these are really old. These are from Michael's. Let me see, from 2017, you guys. I was digging in the box for this. These are from 2017. Oh my gosh. And then this, I think I got this from Deco Exchange. Yeah, it just says plastic boxwood. So maybe some of that, and then I have some ficus. So I'm gonna put that to the side. And tomorrow's project is going to be this sign. Nancy loves this sign, so we're gonna put something together tomorrow to do that one. That's why it's on my table. Let me grab my trash can. There we go. Hi, Instagram. Thanks. If you guys aren't following me on all the things, I'm on all social media, so pick your favorite. I'm streaming on Instagram and then YouTube and Facebook. So I know some people don't like Facebook, you're only on Instagram, or you like the YouTube setup. Find what you love, okay? Drink. James has a surprise for me. Hello. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Linda. Hi, Christine. Hello, hello. Blanche, Sandy, Rita, Mom. Hello, hello, Lillian, Barb. Okay. Then I just picked out all kinds of bright colors for the tails. So we're just going to get busy and throw this beautiful piece together. Now, the reason why I picked this out is because, you know, I bought that cute little bicycle, a couple weekends ago, and I absolutely love it. We went riding the other night too. Oh shoot. Richard, I'm gonna need cable tie mounts if you can hear me. Anybody can hear me? Nancy, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can I get another cable tie mount?
Yeah.
I only have one in here. I don't know what happened. I thought I grabbed a whole bunch of them. Anyways, so to start out, I'm gonna take the cable tie mounts and attach them on here. Now, this is going to be a round base. When we start to fill it out, I'm thinking I'm just going to put this right in the middle, kind of like this, and then maybe have a bow on the bottom. Thank you. Oh, thank you. So when I get started, when I'm trying to get my sign set up, make sure you figure out where you want to put your sign. I'm leaning towards, because it's long ways this way, and it's not like this. If it was an image up and down, I'd probably put it to the side, but it's long ways like this. And I'm just thinking if I put it like this and then, you know, have all this stuff and then a bow down here, that would be cute. So that's what my thought is. Now I gotta put my ties on there, so I'm just gonna go on the side right here, okay? And I have my DAP. I had to blow my pants, I'm so sorry. My DAP glue, cable timeout. Gonna do this now so we don't have problems later on. And I had a cable timeout come off of one of my pieces. Now, what I didn't do is I only put glue right here and stuck it on. I didn't go around. I want the glue to attach to the plastic as well. We have some pretty heavy winds in Las Vegas sometimes, and it was a windy day and it just blew right off. I was probably banging on the door, and then it just decided to give away. So I'm just gonna put a big old glob of this around the outside. Another thing I learned is do not put hot glue on DAP. It caused some kind of stinky chemical reaction. It did not smell very good, so I'm gonna put this over here to dry in front of the fan while we work. So let me point that. There we go. So let me get my pipe cleaners out. I have some black ones down here. And no, this is a free show, so I prep as I go with you guys so you can see all the behind the scenes, okay? So 15-inch base, we make these. These are in our shop. The sign is in our shop as well. And I'm gonna take my pipe cleaner and go, there's 8 of these bars right here, and I'm gonna go all the way around. Welcome everybody. So glad you're here. Did you guys watch the live yesterday? I was at home. I was exhausted yesterday. Neely and I stayed up late because she was sick. But I stayed home with her. So Richard did a live and he did so good. Did you see all the new 3D cutouts? So I actually ordered some new paint markers to keep at home. I'm gonna take some home and probably do, okay, if you've been with me from back in the day, I used to do my lives late at night. We used to call Carrie's Night Owls, right? Because we were up late. Well, that was because we were, you know, I worked full time, got home, got the kids fed, or we would eat at mom and dad's if she was cooking, and it was so late by the time we got home, we'd have to do stuff with the kids, or we got to do homework with the kids, and then get ready for bed. I would usually go live when they were either showering or in bed. So Pacific time, that's late for us. Oops. And that would be really late for East Coast. So it was like crafting after dark, night owls. So I'm just gonna take some cutouts home, the 3D cutouts, because they're so easy with the paint markers. I want to show you guys that, so that it won't probably be long drawn out lives, but if you're up late and you miss me going live because you're doing stuff during the day, well, I'm gonna bring it back. Okay, how's that? You missed Rich live on. Okay, so I actually did a live in the workshop. So if you're in my workshop, I promised you what different cuts of mesh would look like, and I did that today. So one of the things that I talked about is this mesh has foil in it. You don't have to do a big ruffle on it if you want to make your mesh go farther. So I'm cutting this at 20 inches. So I need 20 inches times 8. I'm gonna do 8 because there's 8 ties on here. So one of the things is when I use value mesh, I do like the 30 inches because it covers very well. Because to me, when we're using these wood bases, I have to cover the base, right? You don't want to see the wood poking through, but this mesh has some foil on it, so I'm going to use 20 inches, and then we'll see how it comes out. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm using, one just went on the floor. I'm using my tailboard as a placeholder here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 7. And I'm just placing these on the table until I can get this done. 8. And this was a new roll, so I have a whole roll here still for other projects. I did not grab a second color, so we're just going to be doing one color on this, okay? So let me get all of my mesh over here. And then one fell on the floor. Let me go grab that. So I'm going to get my base, and Instagram, you can see me, yay. I hope you guys are doing good. Hi. Take the mesh, and this is what I love to do. You're just going to roll it and then ruffle it right down the middle, okay? Sometimes when this is poking up like this, I just come to the other end and kind of tuck it back in, pull that other end so it's not sticking out like a point, and then stick this in the tie. And I like to put my mesh to where it's up and down versus putting the ruffle in there side by side. And then I'm going to find the edges of my ruffles on the top and the bottom and do a pinch right at the right where they meet. So roll and ruffle, okay? And oops, skipped one. I like skipping one. I do my first layer. I hope that sign, the glue dries on that sign. Get busy. Thank you for spreading the love and sprinkling. Now, you guys, now that workshop is over, now my brain is like free from that anxiety. Not saying it was bad. It's just, you know how you work yourself up so much about something? It went off really good. Couple hiccups. I've learned so much. And now we get to see what our workshop people come up with on their end, right? And now what's the next thing? What should we do next? We have some virtual Zoom parties to plan. So, I don't know. Give me some ideas. What do you guys want to see Hot Mesh Mom do? Whether I've said it before or not, throw it out there. What do you want to see Hot Mesh Mom do next? Okay, now I'm on the second layer and I gotta cover more of this base. So I'm going to open this up and spread it out. And then I can move the bottom layer. So I did 4 to begin with. So I did 4, skipping every other one, and now I'm coming back and doing the other 4. So this one here is laying on top of its neighbors, and I'm just manipulating the mesh so it covers the base, okay? Linda, thank you. Hi, Sharon. The workshop was a lot of fun. It was fun for me, you guys. If you couldn't tell, I was stressed, but a good stress. It wasn't like making me sick or anything, but it was, I feel like I really got to show off more and spend more time with you guys, if that makes sense. So if you guys didn't join the workshop, you missed it. So I'm hoping those that couldn't do it this time, that you're able to do it next time. Because I feel like I really thrived in there and helping and answering questions and showing you new things, showing you different things. And I think it opens up new possibilities too. So, there we go. So opening up this ruffle, getting the edges, pinch, pinch, pinch. Now look at how nice and we have height here. So we still have it flat. So if you like to do thin pancake style, you can make it nice and flat, but you can also make it fluffy. You would love to see how to finish the top of the lantern to do yours? Yay! So I did a video on that. I need to do another one. So here's where I'm stuck. I need to order better florals for that. So I have been shopping. I just, you know, if you guys know that you have like a lot of tabs open, that's me. I haven't finished it. It's still in my cart. Hopefully, didn't sell out. But I have to do some shopping. I have to tell you though, I joined Kali's design school so I can learn more because I'm really interested in making a better lantern top to show you guys. So here's what the blue looks like. Now, if I had done 20 inches with value mesh, this would be super see-through. But you see the difference? Let me grab this other one. You see the difference here? This has no foil. It's completely see-through, right? This has a little bit and it offers more coverage. This is only 20 inches and the ruffle on there. So, and we pretty much, I can barely see the base without adding anything else. We're really getting a good coverage on this. I'm just gonna set that down there. Okay, now, let me move this out of the way because I know it's gonna pull when I do something. Now, ribbon tails. Let me check on the sign, okay? It's only partially dry. Come on, dude. It's only partially dry. So I'm just gonna pull it over here. So this is what it's gonna look like on our mesh, like this. Look at how pretty that is. So there's a lot of blue in this sign, and all of this blue really brings out those colors. So I only have one blue ribbon. I might put it in the bow, but I really want to bring out the rest of this. We have, there's spring green in here, you know, greenery around the flowers. I didn't have any blue like florals, or there's like blue leaves, didn't have that. I have yellow and pink flowers. There's some purple. So I'm pulling in the spring green with my tubing. I have purple tubing, so maybe we'll do every other one or put each color in a tie. And then the pink, I have a pink sheer, a solid pink. I also have this green for tails and a bow. And then I have a yellow 4-inch for a big bow. So that's where the colors come from. So if you're stuck on colors, always go to your sign. This is your palette. When I decided to pick all this stuff out, I went off of colors here, okay? I need another drink. So lantern florals, yes. Candle centerpiece, you've done a video of that. Debbie, we have, yes, I actually have one right here. I did with just burlap. We're working on something for this too. This is just 5.5-inch burlap. I don't know, whatever the roll comes in. It's just regular burlap, and it's 8 ties. I think these are at 10 inches, but look at how full that is. Let me show you. We are also working on something. We're working on our own candle stand that will fit our candle rings, okay? The candle bases here. So this is just an LED candle. It sits right there, and that's what this is for. So this is gonna be another project that we're gonna get done. Isn't that cool? Okay, tubing aside, now this is where I decide tails. So I'm actually gonna bring the sign over. I don't want it to get glue on here. So I'm gonna lay the sign down because I wanna decide what tails I'm gonna use, okay? So a lot of blue, I really don't wanna add in any more blue. This is just gonna get swallowed up, you're not even gonna see it. But we might save that for the bow, just to put a little peak of blue in there, okay? But this is where I want to see what colors I want to do. And honestly, I only picked out a few. So I think we're gonna go with pink and green because that's pretty much all I picked out. I have the sheer, but If you see these, I use this on another project too. It's so cute. Oh, I used it on the Happy Easter back here. But this goes perfect with this. So we have the blue base, and then the pink and green, and then we're gonna pull in the other colors. I think we're gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep it nice and easy, not even complicated. Okay, so we have 8 ties. Now, you guys, let me tell you, one of these, if I were to put this on here like this, let's do, when you're doing this, let's make it easy. We want to make a place where we're going to tie it, so I do need another pipe cleaner. So if I tied it to where this one of the ties is at the top, so this is where it's going to hang from, and then I put my sign across like this, what I can do is right here, I'm not going to put ribbon tails because I'm going to cover that with the bow. So I only need 7 tails. So wherever we decide to put the bow, we're going to cover that tie and not with ribbon tails. Okay, so I need, get this straightened out. Where's my scissors? I'm going to do 7 of the green and 7 of the pink. And I'm going to do them at 12 inches, okay? So this is a ribbon tail board. This is in our shop too if you need one. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 ties. And I'm cutting these at 12 inches. If you're joining me late, recap, this is a 15-inch base, 20-inch cuts on the mesh, so 10-inch mesh at 20 inches. And let me cut this over the thing, because I did clean my office today, my studio today. So 10-inch mesh, cut at 20 inches, times 8, because there's 8 ties, and now we're doing 7 tails. At 12 inches. Okay, hi guys. I know I've only been going live on Instagram for a little bit, but I really want to find a groove with that. So that's why you're seeing me. I do most of my stuff on Facebook. I have a little bit of TikTok, okay? I have reels and stories, and just make sure that you follow me everywhere, subscribe to my channel, and get more, and just get more. Do I have any cross rails for a cemetery? Diane, here's the thing with our products. They are wood. You would have to seal them. And we haven't really done any of that. Someone did ask me about sealing, and Richard, you know, that video that we're supposed to do showing you how to paint and all that, we will get one on there about sealing. But yes, you can take, we do have a cross rail that you can use, and you know, if you seal it on your end, because I would hate for you to put it out in the weather and then it's it just doesn't do well. So you would have to seal it on your end, but you can definitely use it. I haven't done anything on the cross rail before. Hi Terry. Isn't that blue pretty? Okay, I'm so thirsty today, I don't even know why. Pink and green. So I'm just gonna start and go all the way around. And where we end up is where we're gonna make our bow. So fold it in half. I'm lining this up, folding it in half, doing my scrunch right where the fold is. Now I'm putting green in the tails. I probably won't put green in the tubing. So let's see how it looks. I might do green and purple, but if it clashes too much, I'll probably just do the purple. You have other colors you could use it, or if you had anything else besides tubing, you can use that. You guys know I love using tubing. This is art. I love bright colors. Absolutely love it. So I have to tell you, I was chatting with my uncle. He's in Facebook jail, and it looks like he might get his whole page. He might be permanently banned. So we were talking by text, and I was like, hey, I wish you lived closer because I miss hanging out with you. So my uncle is only 15 years older than me. So when we all lived in California when I was growing up, my uncle would come over, grab me and my brothers, we'd go out to his place, we'd stay for the weekend, and he worked at the same place that my dad did, so he would come in and go to work the next day. So he would stay with us sometimes, or he would just bring us home. Anyways, I'm like, excuse me, you should be picking up my kids like you did with us and taking my kids away for the weekend. Well, they live all the way in Maryland now. They were in Southern California, then Virginia, now they're in Maryland. And he's like, no, what's the fun of that? He wants to sugar up my kids and then send them home. I go, well, I could put them on a plane and send them to you. He was like, he remembers. So when they lived in California, he lived in Valencia. He was literally like 10 minutes from Magic Mountain. We used to go to Magic Mountain all the time. We were ruthless and savage back then. We would get on the big rides and then just have the best time. And he took my brother somewhere, my baby brother, the one that's working here, and he put him on the spinny one that goes up in the air and you're like stuck to the wall. Nikki must have done it like time after time after time. He got so sick, got off the ride, found a trash can, puked his guts out, and jumped back on it. My uncle's like, I missed that. Yeah, you should be picking up my kids. So funny. Richard would not let my kids go away anywhere by themselves. Too funny. Okay, so I only need 7 of these. I'm cutting the tubing at 22 inches, and I'm just taking the end and lining it up on the table. I'm not stretching it. I'm just laying it there, finding the 22, and cutting that. So I only need 7, and then I just have a little piece left for another project. I did vacuum this morning. I'm just gonna throw it. I don't have time to mess with that. Now, let me see. I'm gonna do, oh look, there's a piece here already. There's 2 pieces. I'm gonna do 1 cut. I wanna see how this is gonna look, okay? I'm not worried about the 1 cut because I usually do 22 inches anyway. So I'm gonna take the pink and the green. So take your tubing, have the 2 ends, take your tubing, fold it over, and I'm gonna hold all the ends, straighten this out. I'm gonna hold all the ends in one hand, across from my hand, bring it together, and this is gonna go in the tie. But, I'll put it in there, it's fine. We'll put the pink, or the purple and the green, and then I just twist it. I do not undo my twists, okay? I put the layers in there. So my mesh is 1 layer and it's twisted off. My ribbon is 1 layer and it's twisted off. Okay, so we have a short piece. And I'm 1 piece shy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I had 2 of this. So we're just gonna make a little thing like this. And I'm gonna put this near, so here's the thing, look, I had 2 pieces left, and they're 2 different tubing. This is like jute, and this has got shiny in it. I'm just gonna make a little loop like this, make a little loop like this, and this is gonna go in my tie. But I'm gonna put it right here near the bow, so the bow will kind of cover some of it a little bit. That way I don't have, oh, I'm gonna put a purple one in there. That way I don't have to worry about it being like stuck out like a sore thumb, okay? So we have 1 little weird piece that we're still gonna use, and I'm actually gonna put the purple on top so we don't see it. There we go. And then twist it off. I don't have anything else that's going to go in the tie here, so I'm going to clip these off. So what I like to do, get my mesh in, my ribbon, my tubing, and I'm going to clip this off to where when I twisted it, I just have this little tiny nub, and then fold this back and on itself, so you only see the little tiny black of that's right here in the tie. It's holding everything together. And then I'm going to take my tubing, I'm going to pinch it up right where the tie is. Now look at how this came up and stood up out of there. And then you can separate these ribbons. I am going to have them coming out instead of being like an X pattern. So this tie right here, where we're going to put the bow, I don't need all this, so I'm going to clip this off and do the same thing. You can leave it if you want, but I just clip it, fold it back, so it's going to start to look like this one right here. Don't worry about all the ribbon, because we're probably going to touch it a bazillion times and get it all fluffed up, okay? Hi, Geneva. Running late. Yay! What's FDL? Are you sure? I've made lots of things with fleur-de-lis. Mardi Gras is huge in our customer base. So pinching the tubing up, separating this out here. I just want a lot of dimension when I'm putting this in here. Okay, and then we still got flowers to add and the sign, making this all cutesy here. Nice spring piece, okay? So just twisting this off, making sure it's nice and tight. We don't want any floppy tubing or ribbon. And you'll see how nice the mesh covers, and once we're adding all of these other pieces here, it's just giving you more coverage to hide that base, and you're not really taking away from the piece at all. This is really cute, you guys. So taking tubing, putting it together. Now if you like bigger pieces of tubing, go to 24, maybe doing one at 24 and one at 20. If you like different sizes like that, that would be fun. I've got to move this, I can't see. I got my iPad here. You live in Louisiana? You live in Louisiana. We have a big Mardi Gras audience that loves the Mardi Gras pieces. We still have Mardi Gras mesh, and we're working on listing some of our mesh in the store and our tubing. So if you're looking for stuff like that, we're turning the active button on, because we did some inventory and we have an abundance of stuff out there that I want to move. But fleur-de-lis. So fleur-de-lis could also be for a sports team. You would we have blanks if you're gonna paint it whatever color you want. We do have the printed stuff. What else? I don't know. This is coming out so adorable. So springy. And I love that little pop of purple in here too with the tubing, because this sign is going to look so cute once we get everything pulled together. Hi Michelle, thank you. Hi Kay. Okay, last thing of tubing. You take your tubing, bring it over in the same hand, grab your loop like across from your other hand, bring it together. So you're making these two loops and then you have your tails. If you like bigger tails, you're just gonna kind of make a smaller loop. I like smaller tails and a bigger loops. So you can adjust that as well right here in the middle. I think it's all preference, whatever you guys like. You see that I stick to this kind of the same measurements because that's what I am most comfortable with. That's what I love to do. And I love the way it comes out. So that's, if you're questioning, why does she always do 22" on the tubing? Because it works and I love it. So one thing I said in the workshop is you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Okay, find what makes you happy, that looks good, you're comfortable with it, and just do that. Okay. Now here I see like a little gap in the mesh. Just move it and hide it. Now look, so this is going to be the bottom and this is going to be my top. So we're going to take another pipe cleaner, I'm going to feed it through the top rail up here. What I don't do is add holes to these pieces when you have a rail that you can use. These other ones, there's no rail at the top, so you would either use cable tie mounts or we have the listing set for you to request a hole, so you could do that. And then here's the hanger, just like this. You're going to create a loop. All I did was tie the pipe cleaner on itself and pull it back through. So there's my hanger. It's going to look like that. What a fun, whimsical piece. Look at how much depth we have. Look at all the textures, the dimensions. Everything's sticking out. It looks nice and fun. So bow down here, sign right here. So let's get the sign on and then we're going to make a bow and then start gluing in some flowers. So this is still kind of wet. We're just going to hope for the best here. Now these wreath bases do not create a big giant bushy wreath. I only have 8 ties on here. If I did 16 ties it would be nice and full. So I do take a pipe cleaner and fold it in half, okay? And I think that's going to be enough. Now you can take hot glue and put a little dab right there. I'm not going to do that. This isn't moving. So this is my bottom. I'm going to position this in a way that I want like the tubing and the ribbon to be on top of it. So this sign is kind of nestled into the piece here. I'm not going to squish it or do anything crazy like that, but I want it nestled in there. So I'm going to start with this side. I'm going to take the pipe cleaner and feed it through the mesh down to the tie here. So I have my other hand back here. Sometimes when you're poking through the mesh that has foil, it kind of gets hung up on it. So then that's why I have my other hand there kind of feeling my way. So move this around. That's sticking out. I'm going to tie that off. And this one, I'm just going to tie it loosely just to hold it there till I get this other piece, just to make sure is it where I want it to be, okay? So now this one, I want it to be straight across so I can see if I line this up straight across, it's going to be between these two. So I want this one to be between these two so it's not crooked. See, that got hung up on the foil. Pull that through. And the sign is resting on the mesh so it's not getting lost down on the base. Pull this one up. Twist this so it's up. Same thing here. I don't want anything hidden back there. So I'm going to pull that. Cute. Okay, so I'm comfortable with this. Now, let me turn this around and see. So I have my 2 pipe cleaners right here. You see I'm going to tie it on a board, on a part of the rail. If I did both of them in here, it would literally flop. So I don't want it too tight that it's going to be smashed, but I'm just pulling it snug, and when I feel kind of tension on the other side, that's when I'm just gonna tie it and not pull it anymore. And I'm twisting it off towards the opening here. I could just take the end of this pipe cleaner and and push it back through and hide it in the mesh. You can clip it off and put it in the back, but it's gonna look like this. The same thing over here. I'm gonna make sure I have that right where I want it to be. So this one, remember this one was loose, so I'm gonna undo it a little bit and make sure I have it pulled as much as I want without squishing or smashing anything. Tying it off right here where the opening is, and then you could just take your pipe cleaners and feed them back into the mesh right here, so you don't even have to clip it, and then it's just hiding in that space right there. So then it's gonna look like this. And you see, I told you we're gonna touch everything all over again. So now we can fix the tubing here, so it's kind of sticking out. And this one here, it's the top. We want it looking nice and cute up here, right? I have to tell you guys, we watched Encanto again yesterday, and I have those songs stuck in my head. Why? So this one, I kind of want to bring the ribbon around a little bit. So bring it in like that. So you're just gonna, if you're gonna have it this way, you're gonna have to play with it and see how you want to manipulate the ribbon here so it fills it out a little bit more. But look at how cute that is so far. Isn't that cute? And you see how the sign is nestled in there? And you just bring in these ties up. That's why I love making this so much. Now, bow and then some stuff here, because we have these little yellow and pink flowers that we're just gonna have to use. So let me get out my bow maker. Move this. I'm gonna stand this up right here. So can you see it? Okay. I love using 4-inch ribbon. If I have it, I'm gonna use it. Okay, this one lost its top. I don't even know where it went. Oops. So let's do, I don't need a long tail. So let's do a 10-inch tail. Okay. And then I think a 6-inch loop on this will be good, because I just want to cover here. I don't want to cover all this, but just make a cute little statement with a nice big bow. So that's yeah, I'm gonna do a 6. Let's do a 7. I'm gonna do a 7-inch loop here. That just tells you it's okay to change your mind. If you say 6 but you mean 7, it's gonna work out, okay? So 7-inch loops here in the middle, and then pulling this tail down, cut it off. So if you have 4-inch ribbon, use it. Don't hoard it. Oops. Okay, 4-inch, and then I just have the same colors here. I don't have any bicycle ribbon, so 10-inch. I'm going to use the same colors that we have here. Bring everything together. I'm going to bring in the blue, hopefully. So 7-inch on that. I'm going to do 6-inch on this here. I'm second guessing myself, but I'm gonna just gonna do it. Okay. I was gonna put this on there, but I'm just gonna do the blue. I think I'm just gonna do 3 ribbon here. Bring in more of the blue, because there's a lot of green already, right? And the blue's kind of hidden, but let's bring more of the blue in. And so I did 7, 6, and then I'm just gonna do 5 on this, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. Nice and simple. Yes. So I do, oh shoot. Oh, I would say I do know I have a blue pipe cleaner here. I do. That's a long one I used as an example. Let me grab another one because there's blue in the middle. So I'm just going to take a pipe cleaner and take my very simple bow here. So just 2 loops for each color, 7, 6, and 5, 10-inch tails, and then that's it. Tie this off. Twisty, twisty, twisty. I'm going to go right here on the bottom. Oh my gosh, you guys. Big statement with the 4-inch ribbon. So if you haven't been using that, you've got to get it. You don't have to use that much. If you don't want to use the 7-inch, you can go with 6. I've even done 5, works as well. So this one I'm just going over the existing tie, so it's going to be right in line, and then fix it. Gosh, you guys, look at how cute. See what I mean by bringing the blue in, because we've done a lot of coverage of the blue, and there was enough green on the tie there that we didn't need to put more green in the bow. So we have green and with the ribbon, green with the tubing. This would have looked good with purple if we had purple, which I didn't even think about grabbing it because I grabbed the tubing. Look, a nice simple bow. I know so many people are not confident with their bows, but this is nice and easy. Just because you see people doing the big, big, beautiful bows, we didn't start out that way, you guys. So don't think that you have to compete with the Joneses. Okay, start out and do what makes you comfortable. Look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm just going to dovetail. Be confident, and just adding a simple bow like this is still making this one amazing piece. And you can do longer tails if that's something that you like. I don't really give it much thought, but if you like longer tails, that would be cute to add in there. And now we have this big space right here, but I can add some flowers into it. Oops, I didn't mean to pull it like that. So right here where the bow is, this is where you can move your tails around, so you have some coverage right here too, because you're going to cover the side of it with your bow, but you want to cover some right here. Move it around. And then this, I don't want it behind, I want it in front. All of this sticking out, especially this guy. Let's bring that one up. I'll bring that one. So now I'm just manipulating this a little bit. Okay guys, look. And then we're just gonna add some flowers in here. Look at how pretty. Isn't that neat? Thank you guys. Now let's have some fun. Okay, we're just gonna go crazy here. And these just, oh my gosh, these just pop right off. How convenient is that? So I'm just gonna pop these things right off and start adding them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Don't know if I'm gonna use that one. Same thing with the pink. Oh, look at one of the little yellow flowers is right there. Sorry, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So back in 2017, this was $3.99 a summer bush at Michael's. I bought things on sale, so how about a pink and a yellow in each one, and then some of this boxwood. I'm counting the things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's like multiple layers here. Why isn't that moving? It's like glued on itself. That was weird. So there's 2 here, there's 3 here, and there's 1 there. Unless I just put the whole piece in there. I don't know. We're just gonna go for it and try this out. What do you guys think? Right, Michelle? I think that's just such a cute little addition here. And yes, that's on. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna start adding stuff in here. I gotta turn this so I can see. So I'm adding the pink and the yellow behind the bow right here. I want to add some greenery, but I'm just going to start getting some of this in here. We're about to burn ourselves. This doesn't sound fun at all. How did that fall off? These are so fragile. This little thing fell right off. I'm just gonna poke it back on. How funny. Hey, if I could do this, you guys could do this, okay? I'm just moving the ribbon to the back, or moving the ribbon up so I can hide part of this. And you know what? Now that I'm doing this, I'm gonna cut this off, but I think I'm going to take each little piece like this and glue that in too. Instead of having this piece, it's got its own little stem thing right here. So each pink and yellow is going to get their own little green. Go to the back. So this is all plastic. It's like melting on itself. So we just want to make sure that it's melting down there. And I just pulled the pink out, you guys. So I'm going to take this and shoot some glue behind. We're just going to keep going. So cute. Not only cute, but this is really fun. So I did yellow on top here. I'm going to put pink on top. So I'm going to kind of move the little tie right here just so I can see what I got going on. Adding some glue. Getting it stuck in there. And if I leave it alone, it will adhere to all the stuff back there. Don't. It's about to burn myself. So, taking off another piece. What do we got? Oh, here, this has a little stem. I'm just gonna stick this right. Oh, nope. Nope, it is. It was glued on there. I just pulled it right off. So exciting. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, look. This is what I'm doing. Adding just little pieces of flour in there. Not too much to take over, but getting that pink and that green in there. I'll probably add more green over here because it's like really bare. But so So this just tells me that I need to buy more florals and get more comfortable with doing this so it doesn't always look like a mess. Oh. Ah! I need like a poker or something. Just because I'm so afraid of pushing it down and getting glue on my hand. Yes, I am being a big chicken, you guys. I'd rather get glue on this thing than my hand. Oh, look, I pulled off a piece too. Eee! I know this is probably like the most boring part, but whatever. I'm just gonna stick the glue gun down in there and add a little bit more glue just so it sticks. I don't know if that's gonna stay or not. We're just gonna leave him be. Don't fall off, dude. There. You guys, this is looking so cute. These are my colors, and since I've started riding my bike, I'm loving this. We were all tired, by the way, the other day when we got home from our ride. Trust me, we didn't go very far, but we were tired. We were tired. Yep, got some on me. Oh well, such is life with burning myself. I'm worried about these little green ones because they're all plastic and they're just like melting. So I'm trying to get them to where they just melt right on like the mesh so they don't want to like go anywhere. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have more greenery, more green. So you know what? I'm just going to add another one in here. So it'll be like two, pink and yellow. Oh, this is so fun. I'm just gonna pull these apart. They're just like on these little pieces that you could just pull right off. So it's not even a big deal if you had to clip them, but these don't even need to be, don't drip on me. Where's my poker at? That's still wet. Get in there. Use the ribbon. Looking cute. And I love how the flowers are like coming up and out. So it's creating more dimension so it's not flat. And with doing this, I'm so excited to learn more from Khalid. I just adore her. She is such a sweet person. She is so funny. So funny. Ow, again. Come on, quit burning me. I mean, that could easily be like a drinking game. How many times is Carrie gonna burn herself? Take a drink, right?
We wouldn't take it very far.
Shh. Now, if it was alcohol, we'd all be drunk. If we're short on water, we'd be running to the bathroom, right? Look at me, I'm all scared. that one stuck to my poker, my thing. So get back down in there. You get up here, mister. Oh, he's not even glued to the right place. What happened? Ouch. Okay, these little boxwood guys are for the birds in this type of situation here. Okay, just saying. This one doesn't even want to stay. I think it's because everything on here is literally plastic and it's just wanting to like melt. So what I'm doing is trying to get it to melt to the right places so it doesn't come off. This one we're struggling with. I think this one totally just, what is happening? So I'm just gonna stick my glue gun down in there and get some more glue and then hold this in place. As long as it's right there, it'll be fine. Right, right. Michelle, I only had one in there. And it's so full of glue, but right now it's being my saving grace because you know I would have burned something worse than I did. Just got a little tiny bit right on my cuticle. But this is so cute. With those issues aside, this is coming out to be so fun. Oh, I love it. So think about possibilities here. If I had better florals and better greenery, think about all the things that I could do with this. So if you're unsure on your end, you guys, you see me doing it. I am not the leader on this. But I figure, hey, I'm gonna try it, show you guys, and then you guys can do it. Right? Nope, need yellow, and there's plenty to do, one for each. So even if you only had like 3 of the yellows, then just do every other one. So do pink, yellow, you know, and that way you can make your pieces go a long way. I just had enough. I'm probably gonna put extra in where the bow is. Got on my nail that time. Yep, see, some of it's coming off. It's terrible. No, it's not terrible. It's just, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm freaking out. It's okay. I can't wait to hold this up and show you. Hopefully none of the greenery falls out. Okay, so I did yellow, pink, 2 green, 2 green, 2 green, 2 green. I know I need more over here. I got one more tie over here. So we're gonna kind of move this little guy out of the way. Pink, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it together. Look, I'm just gonna take this, put a glob of glue, and we're gonna hope for the best right here without burning ourselves. Okay? Because it was getting kind of there. Moving that. That worked out better. I'm just gonna come back here and do another shot because I just want to make sure that it's not going the wrong way. I'm gonna hold it in place. Woo! Every time I do this, it stresses me out. But I'm having fun. I literally just broke that one. That was funny. That one came right off the end. You know what? I'm still going to use it. Okay, one more yellow over here. Move this guy to the side. that one, I actually just went right on top of the ribbon because that green is like not cooperating. That way I don't have to worry about it like falling to the back. You know what I mean? I think this one's gonna be okay. I'm just gonna add another dab of glue. Okay, fix this, all the stuff that I just moved and smashed. So pretty, right? Can't wait to hold it up. So I need another green over here. I'm gonna put this on the pink right there. Tubing out of the way. There we go. Now I think you can really go have a lot of fun with this, because if you buy the bushes that have all the things in here, or buy these little ones they could just pick apart and add. This, I'm having a lot of fun with this, you guys. Even though I'm saying I'm stressed and this and that and burning myself, this is fun. Okay. You guys want to see it before I add the rest over here? Hopefully none of the green stuff falls out. Look at how pretty that is. Adding the rest of those flowers. Let me hold it up here. So this is for Instagram. You can see the flowers, they come together. This is for YouTube and Facebook. And I have extra, it doesn't look like anything's gonna move. So it's kind of hard to show you when you guys are on that side. But I think I'm gonna add some more flowers here to the middle of the bow and have it sticking out, just because I have, look, I have two more. And more of this, like there's plenty of this stuff. I know we're over on time, but that's okay because it's so worth it. So I don't think I'm gonna add it behind the bow. I'm just gonna go over here where I kind of started and do more layers and put more greenery in there just to fill out without burning myself. Get down in there. See, I'm hesitant here. One more of this. Maybe I'll add one like right here where the bow is. I'm putting one between the green or the blue and the pink, just to fill it out even more. Come on. You know what? I'm just going to pull it right off of here because poker, stick, whatever you want to call it. Make sure that's behind. Gather the little flying pieces here. It still needs more right here. I'm just going to add the rest of these two. Move this green one here. Get you out of my way. You need to come this way really quick. Get out of my way. Oh, you guys. See, this is where I'm getting stressed. If you're not having this much fun, what are you doing? Right? Put that right in between there. Okay, now it just looks like a mess, but whatever. I think it looks cute. Let me fix these. This flower right here is not laying right and it's irritating me. There we go. I just had one more piece. It's gonna go in the back. I used a whole thing of glue. I want this one to be standing out a little bit more. Was this necessary? Probably not. Do I care? No. Okay. Yay! I'm done. I've added all, it's like a little bouquet right here. I've added all, this one's kind of floppy. I'm just gonna go down here to the base and add another little dollop. And be done, because it's done. It's done. Are you ready for this, you guys? Let me move that so I don't burn myself. See how I just added, like, it's like a little bouquet right here. Hi, babe. What? What do you think? Open the door.
I love it.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah, you did a really good job.
You guys. So what I do now is I will hang it up, because on camera I see this green one, so I'll just move him to the side. You hang it up, you start moving your ribbon around, fixing it, moving it where you want it to be. And there is our piece. Isn't that pretty? Let me hold it back so you can see it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Instagram. So we brought in the colors. Now, right now, when I'm holding this here, I don't like the way that my bow is laying. So off camera, I'm just gonna kind of move it in a way that's going to move the center of this up just a tiny bit more so it doesn't look like it's falling off my piece. But all the colors, if you get stuck on your colors, all your colors are right here. There is no magic potion, there's no secret, there's no secret to this. Just use the colors that are inside your design. Okay, so I gotta go. My back tells me I'm done. And there's that. Thank you for being here, you guys. And tomorrow we're gonna have a new project. I did show the sign off at the beginning, and I will. What?
We love it.
Oh, yay! Edith, this is. Where did I get my glue gun? This is the Sure Bonder High Temp from Walmart. And then my glue sticks, I ordered a whole box off of Amazon. So the Sure Temp from Walmart. So by Instagram, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Make sure you follow me. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, make sure you follow me. Subscribe to my channel so you can catch the next project. See you guys later. Bye.